Yow, what's up my people, welcome back to Basic Principles YouTube channel. The channel that provides you with interesting stories out of Jamaica and around the world for your entertainment. Thanks for tuning in, hit subscribe for more videos. Guys, you see the title and the thumbnail, so tell me in the comment section what you would do if you find out that your sibling or one of your close friends is messing around with your partner. Someone you are helping to get on their feet, so you provide them with good hospitality only for them to stab you in the back. Boy, it seems like you cannot trust your enemy, friend, and you cannot even trust your family member. Anyway guys, the title of the story is, Sister Trying to Sleep with My Husband. So, without further ado, the letter to the pastor reads.
Dear Pastor, I'm 25 and I recently got married to a wonderful man who is only 27. He is tall and handsome. I'm having a problem with one of my sisters. From she met my husband, she fell in love with him. I thought she was joking when she first told me how much she loved him. When she told me that, I thought that she loved him as a brother-in-law, so I told her that I was glad. This thing is causing problems in the family because she has also told other family members how much she loves him. My sister has a boyfriend and I told her that if she does not stop fooling around my husband, I'm going to complain to her boyfriend. My husband warned me to keep quiet because anybody can love him. I know my sister. This is not the first time she is fooling around a family member's partner. She went to Canada and stayed with a cousin, and our cousin had to ask her to leave because she slept with her husband. She said it only happened once. I told her it should not have happened at all. I told my sister not to come back to our house, and my husband is annoyed with me because of that. I used to love my sister so much because she is older than I am and I used to look up to her. I even helped her financially because her boyfriend does not help her very much, and at times she is in need. My mother is not pleased with me because I told her not to return to the house. My mother believes that she was only joking about my husband. I asked my husband whether he would go to bed with my sister, and he said even if he saw her naked, he would not touch her. I don't believe that he is speaking the truth. But I know that they have not had sex because my sister cannot keep her mouth, she would tell her friends. I know she will see this letter because she reads your column every day. So, I said to her, Sister, keep away from my husband, what he has is mine and not yours. I love you as a sister, but I cannot share my husband with you. Pastor, answer this letter urgently. Initial withheld.
Dear writer, perhaps your sister needs to undergo some therapy. If you are talking the truth about her getting sexually involved with a cousin's partner in Canada, and now she is eager to have your husband, she needs psychological help. She does not understand that she should observe boundaries. Your husband is your husband and she should not cross that boundary. Perhaps I have mentioned it before, but I remember how a young lady said she hates her mother, and when I inquired why, she said she caught her mother having sex with her husband. She hates her mother with a passion. Another woman told me that her mother had sex with her brother. It was not her mother's son, but it was her father's son, and she knew that her mother was having sex with him. When she and her sister spoke to their mother about it, their mother cursed them and told them what she does with her private part is her business. Some relatives don't have shame. Your husband believes that you are taking this matter too far. I cannot say that I am against you for telling your sister not to come back to your house. She does not behave and she cannot be trusted. Don't make anybody in your family condemn you for what you have done. Protect your family life. Pastor.
That was Pastor's take, so let's check out what the people had to say. First comment comes from Gunner4Life7. Your husband should be backing your decision to ban your sister from your home. This should not be a debate between you and him. Your sister is a liability. All this talk about therapy is crap, she has no shame. We need to bring back shame in our society. It is unfortunate that you have to choose, but you have to protect your family and leave relatives behind. Vernal replied to Gunner4Life7 and said, 1000% upvotes. We need to bring back shame in our society, one of the best comments I have read in recent times. Then Can We Talk To replied to Gunnar for Life 7 as well. While I understand your sentiments, the Creator has endowed each of us human beings with the characteristic of having free will. Is that not which got Adam and Eve into a problem in the beginning? Each person has to be individually responsible for their own code of conduct and know for themselves which line or lines that they absolutely will not cross. That sentiment extends into every facet of life. Nobody but God is watching every single step, move that the human being makes, but we who are so haughty do not believe that which they cannot see. We human beings who are so arrogant do not believe that we all will have someone higher and greater than ourselves to answer to one day. In the interim though, that leaves the onus on the individual to be on the up and up at all times regardless of who is or isn't watching, as a sign of taking responsibility for our own personal actions. How many are willing to take on that challenge consistently and rise to meet the occasion? Reggaeman added. Why is your husband annoyed? You shouldn't trust him either, and you did the right thing by telling her she isn't welcomed in your home. Sheldon John also added. Why is your husband not happy that you banned your sister from your house? Is it because in his eyes he sees easy pickings? Lol. On a serious note though, how many men will see a clean woman stripped naked in front of him and neglect his manly impulses? I know that you did the right thing by banning her from your home. Also, do not allow your mother to convince you otherwise, because your sister has already proven herself. She even went as far as Canada and spread her legs for her cousin's husband. Going forward, you must always remember to keep one of your eyes focused at all times on your husband and her, even while you are at work, because I think your husband smells fresh meat and he is lining up for the great big harvest. Can We Talk To replied to Sheldon John. Sheldon John, I think that if this writer's sister offered, he, the writer's husband, would not find it objectionable to taking part in what was offered, and then likely to have the temerity to say that it was the sister who came onto him, which I'm not discounting, but he too had a personal choice to make for himself. While neither a wife nor a husband can watch their partner 24/7 365, everybody has to have their own personal set of core values and a moral code of conduct, i.e., integrity, so as to take independent responsibility for whatever actions they choose to either take or not to take. Neither this writer's sister or husband apparently can be trusted any further than she can throw them, as they're likely cut from the same cloth. Someone else added. Your husband sounds like he wants his ego stroked again and again. If it was the other way around, he would have done the same thing. Your sister is looking for financial help instead of earning a skill she is using her beef. LOL. FlyDude86. To the older sister, please respect your younger sister's request, and leave her husband alone. Vernal added. Mommy dearest is an enabler. Madam, you should ask yourself, why is your husband annoyed? Sister, we are told that you read this column, have some decency, seek therapy as pastor suggested, and don't do anything to make your family take sides. Jacob Forrest chimed in, with the last comment, and said, action speaks louder than words. I am the type of person who would definitely help out anyone I can, especially a family member. However, if a family member were to disrespect me like that, even though the good book says that we should forgive 70 times 7, I won't be able to forget such disrespect. So, that family will only get love from me from a far distance. My spouse would be just as guilty, so that relationship would definitely end. But guys, let me know what you think about this situation. Do you agree with pastor's advice? Do you agree or disagree with any of the comments we went over? Let us know in the comment section. And while you are doing that, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video to someone who will like this content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Love.